And we are live. Just checking the other screen. And there we go. Awesome. So, Inner Circle, working title. We have Kane Denya and Danny Alvarez with us tonight. How are we, gentlemen?
Good, mate. How you doing?
Good. Living the dream, mate. Living the dream.
Good, yeah.
And you, Danny?
Yeah, not too bad. Not bad at all.
And this is our episode 1.1. Had a bit of a test for number one, and it's now it's been buried. It's been buried. It's like a time capsule. It's it may never see the light of day. Let's say. So it's good. We got all the cobwebs out. We know what we're doing now. We're trained professionals, like dentists, but you can see our face.
I didn't think you were allowed to see dentist's face, mate.
That's it. We're like dentists, but you can see our face. Although sometimes, you probably wishing you did. So what's been happening? What's new? What have we all got in this week? And what's the download?
I didn't get anything in, but I backed that lady.
The Kickstarter?
Yeah. There's 333 sealed envelopes. I think it was $50 US pledge on the Kickstarter, and out of those 333 envelopes, there's 12 original sketch covers by 4 different artists. They did 3 each. And there's also 13 artist proofs originals. So there's 25 sketch covers, basically. They've already published them on Facebook, wherever on their Twitter. So they've shown us the 25 books. And, so we have about a 1 in 8 chance of getting a sketch cover. So fingers crossed. Don McTeague. I'll have a look. Hang on. I'll bring it up.
You might have to send me the link, then.
Well, Kickstarter.
Have you backed any Kickstarters, Kane?
I haven't backed any Kickstarters, no. I've been looking at a few over the time, but I've never actually gone through and done it. But the majority of the ones I've looked at is more gadget technology-wise. I've never really looked at the comic book ones too much.
I see a lot of them taking a lot of time to happen. Like the Smodcast, the things from Smodcast. And I see their Kickstarter from 3 years ago is only just coming to fruition now.
Yeah. Now I backed Donald of the Dead. Like Dawn of the Dead, but with Donald Trump. It's a zombie comic. And I got the digital download already. Like, it's this Kickstarter finished. 3 weeks went by. I got the email. Now I'm just waiting for a physical copy. Beck backed it as well, and she got herself drawn as a zombie, I think.
Really? Cool.
Is that the one that Andrew's in?
No, Andrew's in one by Ben Bishop, who's done a lot of IDW covers and all the rest of it. His is the old Choose Your Own Adventure books.
Yep.
It's the comic book version of that. So it's the comic book version of that. Andrew's in it. Not sure who else is in it. There was lots of options and all the rest of it. But it looks really good. From what I've seen, but it looks really good.
I'm currently I've been talking to the guys at Tightrope Comics, which is Ash Matty.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're doing a competition for a variant cover, so anyone can put in an entry for it to do get their own variant cover published.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't actually
work that guy.
Yeah, a lot of it's digital. I was talking to him. He said he does a lot of it digital, which is good for me because that's how I do it. But it looks good, and the concept seems pretty good. So I haven't seen a lot of the interior stuff or anything else like that, but he's given me a quick rundown on what he wants. So I'm going to work on that hopefully tomorrow and hopefully smash it out by the end of the day.
Nice.
I've got an idea of what I want to do. So
So is that Kickstarter reach its goal, Danny?
And it reached $125,000. The
Wow.
8th highest Kickstarter
That's
ever.
cool.
I'm just looking for it now. That one.
125 grand.
Yeah, man. They just.
Not bad, though. I'll make this one.
You should have seen the stretch goals. They're sending us everything from beer coolers, Lady Death chocolates, cards, freaking cups, badges, guitar picks. It's just like every $5,000, they just kept adding something. When they hit $100,000, they're like, right, we'll do another book. We'll give you all a second book. Now, man, I only did the one pledge for the one mystery envelope, and now I'm getting the mystery envelope, a second comic signed with COA, and a big bag of swag. So I'm pretty happy. And you only had to pledge $20, and you got all the stretch goals and the second sign book and all that crap. Like, you only had to buy a copy of the graphic novel, and you got every stretch goal. As long as you spent over $20 and you weren't only buying digital.
That's pretty cool.
Looking for a
You know
hero.
what, they seem to have had it. They seem to. I'm just muting a conversation. It seems to be making noise in the background. How do I mute it? It seems to be a lot of the. It's probably 50-50 that half of them have got their stuff all done, and all they need is the money to make it all happen. And the other half are like, you know what, I've got this idea. I need all your money to be able to work on it for the next 6 to 12 months, and then make it happen. You know.
Yeah.
I'd probably be happy to support someone who's already at least started it. At least, you know, they're serious about it.
Yeah.
You know, someone that, like you said, someone that says they've got an idea. I don't know if I'd go. Well, I don't know if I want to back that.
Yeah, I backed one called Reefer Madness about 2 months ago, and it's like just basically a comic, and I reckon I got about 3% chance of these stoners actually getting off their ass and freaking drawing it and sending it around the world. But I gave them $5 or whatever it was anyway because it was funny.
One of my Facebook friends, Travis Hansen, has just released. It's his second set of what are they called? TGC trading card games, what they call it. And he's just been spamming it through the Facebook and sending it off. And one of the packages is you get your own. You can name a character in the cards and everything. That seems to be something that they're doing more on Kickstarter as well as these trading card games as well.
Well,
Yeah,
I'll tell you
this.
Ashley Witter from Squarriors. You know, she did Squarriors. She did Bloodthirsty. She's done a couple of Zombie Tramp covers. She did a Harley Quinn Rebirth cover. She's designed this for her.
As half of America, let's be honest.
Huh?
As did half the world, let's be honest, you know.
That's right, yeah.
So many bloody Harley Rebirth covers. How many do we need?
Their Squarriors.
One for every person, mate.
They're giving away sketch covers for people to come test the game.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Like, you can test it, and she'll sit there and draw you a sketch cover while you're running through the game because they're still in the beta testing of it. I watched a few live playthroughs, and they give away a sketch cover at the end of the game. Like, it's a 2-hour game. It's always late at night in America, and there was only about 12 people watching. And he's like, right, pick a number between 1 and 12. Whoever gets the right number gets the sketch cover. I was like, oh, sweet, there's only freaking 12 of us here, but I didn't win.
Got to be good odds.
Good odds, yeah.
So I thought I'd show a few Halo slabs tonight. Got a handful of them. As you guys both know, Halo is the Australian grading company who I rate very highly after meeting the owner, Grant, at Supernova Sydney and sitting with him and watching him pre-grade books and all the rest of it and shattering my dreams of books I thought were 9s coming back as 8s, you know. So, but here's some of the older ones that I got. So these are the older covers. So it's got the old label on it. It's Mad Reflection. So it's Death of Wolverine, number 1. The I pronounce his name.
The controversial label.
Yeah. Oh, that's not the other guy's name. It's the Lou Vien or something. His name is the artist on this. Lou, yeah, I can't see it. He does some really good work. But yeah, that's the old label, which I was not a fan of, to say the least.
See, originally I wasn't a fan of it either. Then I got a few, and I like, you know what, it works. Surprisingly, it doesn't work with every copy you get, but
the Bombshell number 20. That's the actual 23, 32 Batman there. Then just recently this year they have gone into they've changed the label. A lot more information on it. Everything's got a serial number and all the rest of it. And that's the 3D lenticular Harley Quinn. I don't think you see the label there. It's just a nice clean label, 23.2.
The label. I never had a problem. I do prefer that label, but the first one didn't bother me. But for other professional typesetters and stuff to complain about it, it must have been, it mustn't have been at the benchmark of label frickin' standards, apparently, because there were a lot of complaints. But
it goes against so many rules that you would use, And that's another one. That's the first Ezekiel 108, and the first Shiva as well in the background, who's both are in the preview for The Walking Dead, which comes out. Is it next week or the week after, or is it this week?
I think it might be this week.
I think
it's not tomorrow, is it? Walking Dead.
No, I don't know.
Tomorrow.
24.
Yeah. We all get to see the guys.
I'm down to 24. So, on the topic of slabs and all, I know this, creates a lot of controversy in the groups and whatnot because, God forbid you have Halo versus CGC or anything else. I'm a huge Halo fan. I've got probably 10 Halo slabs, which, they're all packed away and being displayed or whatever else. But recently I've gotten some CGC and some CBCS slabs. And the CGCs aren't too bad. They're not great. They're not too bad. At least they're sealed. I got this one.
Have you the wavy ones or the oil slick ones?
No, this is one of the new ones, but apparently this was done through a different batch. This was after they were aware of the problem and fixed the problem, apparently. So I was pretty happy with this one, the price and all. It even came with a free print on the back of Animal. So I can't complain about that.
So hang on, that's not the back cover of the book, is it?
No, that was just a print that was put in with it. Actually got this through one of the guys in the group that we all know, Dion. He does a lot of my supplies. So I got that one. That was a pretty good price. I wasn't complaining about that one. This is one of the old CGC, which I think I picked this one up for $15.
What is it?
Plus postage. RIPD1. Now, everyone hated that movie, I think. Okay?
Who does that?
This one is Lenkov and Marengon. Peter Lenkov story. It got made into a movie, which, was critically panned and everyone hated. Okay?
Straight to DVD?
No, it went out of the movies and stuff. It just didn't do so good. The RIP Dead, whatever you call it, a department or something. I don't know. Rest in Peace department or something. I didn't mind it. My wife liked it. It wasn't the greatest comic book movie going, but, it wasn't too bad. And then I got this one, which I won in an American group for free. And, I hear everyone going on about CBCS and how great they are and they're above CGC and all the rest of it. And I know it was a freebie and I probably shouldn't complain, considering it's a signature series as well. But if you have a look at this, look closely at that label there, you can see the wave in it.
It's like it was printed too big for the holder.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what it looks like. it looks like it hasn't been cut properly. And then if you come across here, I don't know if you can see that or not. I've done nothing. It came up. It got delivered perfectly fine. There was no damage to the packaging. There was nothing. But if you can see that, that's an easy way to get a book in and out. That's an easy way for fraud, if you ask me. I could easily, if I really wanted to, I could get that book out with no problem, and I could easily put another one in there. It would not be hard at all if I want to do that.
What book is it?
It's just a cosplay zinc scope, signature series one, which I thought was pretty cool. It's an exclusive cover. I think it's just a one-shot as well, so that was pretty cool. It's Red Riding Hood one-shot exclusive, limited to 500 covers. But it screams of PGX, which, I've seen a few PGX slabs over the time, and I've seen a lot of fraud with them. So...
You're always worried when you buy a high-grade PGX that if you re-slab it, it'll come back a lower grade.
Oh, yeah. I don't actually own any PGX, thank God. I've seen enough over my time that I probably won't ever buy one.
Actually, on the topic of slabs, I got bought this a while back. It's in my glass cabinet. It's one of my faves, but it's it's the old school label.
Old CGC.
The original CGC old school label. It's a second print. Guns N' Roses from the Rock and Roll comics. Just a cool cover, And then the back cover.
Does it look again? Oh, that's... Show us the front. Oh, I haven't seen that before.
I've got a couple of raw. I didn't realise until I got the slab that that's the second print. I don't think I've seen the first print. And I'm not sure what the front cover of the first print looks like. I would hope that the front cover looks like this because, man, it's an awesome cover. I like it.
I had a couple of Metallica Rock and Roll comics. I sold them the other day. I posted them up on my normal Facebook timeline, and a non-comic book person brought them. A friend of mine from high school. It's like, yep, I'll have that.
Hang on a second. I'm just being told. You guys keep
money on the groups.
It's funny when you get people.
Yeah.
And I find it quite funny when you get people who aren't really comic book people commenting, whether it be on movies or just regular comic book stuff, and you go, hang on, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. No, she bought them for a gift for her boyfriend or something, so...
That's cool.
She was pretty happy.
Back. I'm going to have to cut it short tonight, guys. One of my kids is not well. But I think we almost hit the half an hour, about 23 minutes, 24 minutes. So that was good.
That's not too bad.
We'll leave it. You are?
I'll show you this Lady Death. Before you go, I'll show you who's doing these sketch covers.
Yeah.
One sec. Mystery envelope. Oh, no, I'll have to show you next time. Hopefully I'll have one of them soon. Yeah.
So what's it? It's the Lady Death Kickstarter, isn't it?
Yeah, Lady Death, Oblivion Kiss #1.
I have heard about this. I think I've seen the Kickstarter for it. I don't know if you've shared it already in the groups or not, but I think I've seen it.
Yeah, I did share it a few times, yeah.
Oblivion Kiss, is that?
Oh, well, I'll see you another day.
All right. Nice hanging out again, guys. We'll do this once a week. We'll get a few different guys in here, see who can make it, who can't make it. We were going to have Geezer on here with his Tabin, and he had some ready-made answers made up for us. So any questions? Where is it?
What are the questions? No, what? Here we go.
There we go. So he's just got Yeah, no, we can't say a lot of those. Number 2 is, I think they'll release in 6 months. Number 3 is, yes, I agree. 4, not a chance, $60. I reckon 4 fingers. Right on his face. Probably Stan Lee. Cover swipes, cover swipes, cover swipes. Hopefully when he's not having a better social life than us, we will be able to get him on and hear the dulcet tones of his English accent.
Right on his face. Sounds like what Donald Trump would say.
Mate, he's a funny guy. I've met him a few times now in person.
Yeah.
Nice, guys. All right, well, I'm off. I shall chat to you later.
No worries, mate. Take it easy.
See you, Kane.
See you, Danny.